Yo guys, so what a beautiful times. Kaspa finally broke the downtrend on a daily time frame. Okay, this looks very beautiful. Let me put that MACD a little bit lower, let me put RSI a little bit lower, and let me zoom this out for the perspective, guys, so we can clearly see what's going on, right? Kaspa perfectly broke above this downtrend. However, Kaspa is currently going towards 0.786 Fibonacci. That can also serve as some kind of resistance, and we can potentially pull back for Kaspa. But of course, guys, today is a beautiful news. Okay, so this RSI and technicals obviously can stay overheated, right? It all depends if the late retail is basically ready to deploy the money into the market and basically purchase Kaspa, right? I don't believe it's going to happen just right now, only because the listing is there. It doesn't necessarily mean that Kaspa is going to pump like crazy. However, BTC is, well, basically looking like it's just about to break towards the upside, and well, that potentially can spark a rally towards 100k for BTC, and then obviously latecomers are going to come pump the price of BTC and other alts even higher, and of course Kaspa, in this particular condition where it's going to be available on Kraken, is going to benefit from that as well. And this is how the market is driven towards the upside, guys. So we are going to talk about technicals, but I just wanted to point this out, right? So now let's have a look at 4 hourly, a little bit of a short term picture. So 4 hourly, we have perfectly broke above this downtrend, which is in here. I hope it's kind of visible. However, at the moment we got slight rejection. 4 hourly is also overheated, guys. We can clearly see by looking at RSI and MACD. All right, now let's have a look at the weekly perspective. A very nice and beautiful thing on a weekly, guys, is that, well, Kaspa is breaking that downtrend basically, right, on this MACD, stochastic RSI. Let me just put it in here. Well, not really. Okay, so it's basically just on that line. All right, let me just put it maybe a little bit lower. Okay, so roughly we are basically in this weekly overheated level if it comes to stochastic RSI. But of course, guys, that might mean nothing, well, obviously in a full-blown bull market. Very good thing is that MACD is changing momentum towards a bullish reversal, guys. This is huge. Okay, the gold candle is coming for Kaspa. So probably the first levels where we can see some pullback potentially is going to be level 1 Fibonacci extension, and then of course is also obviously coinciding with this level of all-time highs. The next level to look towards is going to be 26 cents for Kaspa, which is roughly 1.618 Fibonacci zone. And then if we are going to look at the tops for Kaspa, that's going to be 54 cents roughly. So of course that might gonna happen, guys. Of course it all depends when this damn Bitcoin dominance is going to drop for altcoin season, basically, because we are not in altcoin season yet, guys. And I know that this is basically me sounding like a broken record, but that's data. Now, guys, let's have a look at the liquidity. All right, so I was mentioning about BTC, right? We can see that now market is basically flipping short. So we see that liquidity is above 92, is actually at, let's see, well, almost 93k, which can potentially push the price towards 100k because people are going to degen into crypto like crazy, right? So where is that going to put our Kaspa? Let's have a look where Kaspa can potentially go, whether towards the upside or downside. So we got 18 cents on a 24 hourly for Kaspa. That's only Binance, obviously, guys, but we're going to look at this map in here. So these are all of the exchanges, and let's have a look at the daily. So now everybody is longing Kaspa on a daily. 7 daily is showing us even more longs for Kaspa, and now liquidity at 48 hours. Okay, so can Kaspa go to these levels of 18 cents? And actually, let's go back to the time frame. So 18 cents will, well, perfectly coincide with this 0.786 zone, right? Liquidity is going to be grabbed, and then potentially we can experience some pullback. But of course, guys, this is going to be just temporarily, in my opinion, right? I know that many of you are holding spot and you don't really give a damn about these little fluctuations, right? But for people that are basically trading, I believe that's kind of a valuable knowledge. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Anyways, let's have a look at the weekly. Okay, so weekly, guys, could we see this again? 12 cents for Kaspa. So could the price of Kaspa be pushed down towards 12 cents? Definitely possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. Now, guys, looking at ETF inflows, as of yesterday, we've got 254.8 million USD. So a little bit of more positivity after 2 days of outflows. But obviously, guys, this is normal. Even in a bull cycle, right? This is nothing. Okay, now let's have a look at some other data. Now, for people that are new to Kaspa, you're probably wondering why my Kaspa bag doesn't really pump. Well, I'll tell you why it's not pumping. Well, first of all, let me actually zoom it out to monthly. All right. So guys, we got this accumulation zone in here. This is where probably you should be accumulating Kaspa in this box of opportunity. And of course, not only Kaspa, guys. However, now we are basically going towards well, these levels and creating kind of like cup and handle type of a formation. All right, and we still haven't even smashed the previous all-time highs for our beloved altcoins, not mentioning about well, basically the price discovery, guys. So you know, we still have a lot of fuel to go if it comes to our Kaspa bags. But guys, please remember, diversify your portfolio, you know, to whatever you believe, basically, right? Because just in case, obviously, I know that Kaspa is a bullish project. However, if something is going to happen and Kaspa isn't going to pump, then what? You will lose all of the money, right? The reason why we are diversifying our portfolio is so we can, you know, capitalize on, you know, random pumps, right? Because the money is being distributed not necessarily equally, and it's flowing into, you know, layer ones. AI is experiencing its season, meme coins, although it's very risky, right? But you get the point, guys. Let's have a look at the dominance, because that's very important as well. So guys, dominance is basically at its lows, all right, and we are going to flip bullish. That's obviously monthly, guys. This candle still has 11 days to close pretty much, so we still have a lot of time. And now from the standpoint of MACD, we are still in red. However, stochastic RSI is in these levels. Okay, naturally, every single time we are, you know, basically going towards this level, we are basically pumping. All right, so now we have touched this again, and last time the dominance of these altcoins touch this level again properly, we had pump of how many percent in terms of dominance? There was 700, almost 700 if it comes to dominance. So guys, if that would happen, that will be huge altcoin season, just like in what, 2016, 2017, right? Many people are saying on Twitter, at least, that we can experience an altcoin season like never before. Well, like 2017 or whatever. Guys, let's quickly have a look at USDT dominance. So USDT dominance is dropping. Hell yeah, finally this bad boy is dropping. That means that money is being deployed into the market. However, let me go into the smaller time frame, because obviously we have to monitor things as they go. So now guys, we had this drop. Okay, this is the bear flag that I was mentioning about in the previous video. If you know, you know. And now we are dipping below. All right, so let's see how this candle is going to close. Hopefully it's going to close well, black in my personal case, my chart. And then the next levels I anticipate that we might get some support is 406, 399, and then 381, guys. And after that, obviously we are going to reevaluate the chart. And now guys, last but not least, this is a very, very important thing. This is Bitcoin's dominance, right? This is another, well, answer to the question why my Kaspa isn't pumping, because at the moment this market is dominated by Bitcoin, all right? Bitcoin has 60, well, a little bit over 60% of dominance in this market. And until this bad boy isn't dropping, you're not going to see huge exits on your altcoins. Mr. Crypto Rover posted this: altcoin season 2020-2021, and this is where we are at the moment, guys. Okay, so this is total crypto market cap excluding top 10 on a weekly. Guys, you know, the parabola is yet to come, right? So buckle up, right? I don't know when exactly, but things are yet to happen, all right? Make sure that you're not being shaken out by little fluctuations in the market and these leverage flashes, basically. Guys, looking at the dashboard of Kaspa, we are experiencing a bullishness if it comes to market cap. We are sitting at almost 4.5 billion USD, and Kaspa regained number 27. And wait until people are going to fly from Kraken, okay, and all of these other exchanges, OKX that I've mentioned yesterday, so on and so forth. Guys, everything is looking good for Kaspa. Obviously, the patience is being required, you know, but I believe for every single crypto, basically, right? Guys, let's have a look at the dashboard, because, you know, our Nacho, what is Nacho at the moment? Nacho is at 52.9 million USD if it comes to market cap, and at the moment number one meme coin on KRC20 is Kango. All right, guys, let me know if you have jumped into any meme coins on Kaspa ecosystem, right, in the comments down below. And now guys, replying to the comments regarding the bots, yes, they are bots. Please guys, don't fall into these traps, okay? Because I will have to either block all of the comments or just delete them separately. But you know, it's impossible to just go one by one and delete hundreds of these comments, all right? I also have other things to do during the day rather than deleting the comments. So guys, I'm obviously keeping that open so you can share your opinions, all right? Please don't fall into the nonsense, and as always guys, peace and love crypto.